The Ed, welcome back to the Sports Contraption. How say you, sir?
I'm saying everything's good.
Good to hear, the Ed. What's happening tonight?
I heard you got a girl. She's going out with a man that can't see.
Can't see? No, she's a nice-looking girl. That's the shame of it, the Ed, is that she's a very attractive woman, and you are no stranger to it.
A blind man or something.
Oh,
on a date.
Because he thinks that it's a blind date.
Oh, it's a blind. No. Yeah, no, that's, yeah. This is actually, I guess they have met, as a matter of fact. And so she's excited about that. But, the Ed, can you give some advice to this Rory? I mean, I don't know if you heard what you heard waiting online there. What advice would you have for Rory as she goes out on a first date? Because she's a good-looking woman, first of all. How do you crack a nut this tough?
First of all, listen, it would be hard for me to date a woman named Rory because I know a man named Rory.
Oh, yeah, that would be bad.
I think she need to probably change her name.
That's not a bad idea.
Okay,
Dixie or Jane or something like that.
Trixie, was that the first one? Let's do that.
A very girly name,
Trixie.
yeah, one that no guy has. That's not a bad starting point.
I like Trixie. We'll stay with that.
Okay, and the Ed, what would you say as a man who suits younger women? You know, this is an attractive woman. You have any advice that you might give her as she goes on the date here?
Be nice, and you do what he says to do.
Oh. I better listen.
That's not a bad idea. You know what? That is always a good idea. So you should listen because he's.
And if you order some food, eat it. It don't burn me up the most when you order the food and the girl, she talk about, can I get it to go?
Don't take it to go.
Don't get it to go. Right. Now, the Ed, what is your advice on? Now I know you have 5 sons, 4 of whom are grown now. So you've been with.
I got a new baby too.
Well, we'll get into that in just a minute. But before we get to that, though, tell me this, though, the Ed. What are your thoughts on, obviously you've been with a number of women. You're too classy a guy to tell us exactly how many when we asked you that before. You don't want to talk about that. But you've been with your share of women, suffice to say. Now, what are your thoughts on if Rory potentially has a chance to lay down with this guy and, be with him at the end of the night?
Yeah, what should I do? Should I do it or not?
If you do, you make sure you stay all night. It burns me up when a girl comes over and she's talking about she got to go to work or she got to go get her kids or something. And I don't like it like that. You got to stay the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Stay for the night.
Well, of course. I mean, what kind of girl do you think I am?
Well, the Ed has somebody staying with him right now. And go ahead, Ed.
A lot of times, if you stay over, there'll be like a $20 bill on the nightstand for you.
Nice.
Wow.
I like it. Okay, $20 for my troubles.
The Ed, see,
you could always use an extra $20.
Better. Book me on the next red eye.
That's nice. It's sort of better than a thank you note or an affectionate note.
Yeah.
That's even better.
Yeah,
this is a better.
Obviously, you did a good job.
Right.
Thanks for coming.
Are you from Pittsburgh?
No, I'm a Jersey girl. They don't leave 20s in Jersey.
Now?
You want me to get on a red eye to Pittsburgh?
You should already be here if you're on the phone.
Well, we're in L.A.
Huh?
Don't confuse the Ed. The Ed's got a lot on his plate right now. Rory, I'll tell you. Let me tell you about the Ed, and for anybody who's not familiar with this story, the thing is that the Ed, about a week ago, more than a week ago now, a woman came up to him in the park, speaking of $20. She said, here's $20. Will you watch my baby for a minute? I have to go and do something. Then she split. She just left the baby with the Ed. And so now he has been against what I think is, I think better judgment would be to take this baby to the authorities and to the police, to the hospital, whatever. The Ed has instead been taking care of this baby, and the Ed is a good guy. But trust me that the Ed is a good guy from what I can tell. I've talked to him a fair amount now. He's a good guy, but he is... he doesn't know how to tend to a little 6-month-old baby. He's given this baby Tootsie Rolls. He's given this baby salsa. That's not good. I just don't approve of these things. Anyway, now he started giving the baby mashed potatoes and carrots and stuff. Now that's a step in the right direction. Anyway, the Ed, what's the latest?
Well, I don't know. Yesterday I give your friend that comes on. What's your friend's name that owes me $4?
Popeye, the producer. Well, he disputes that you owe him $4. That he owes you $4. But either way.
Well, listen. Last night I give him my number and my address where my apartment is, And do you know, today I went to the store with the baby. I put the baby in a little bucket, and we walked to the store. And when I came back about 3 hours later, my son was home. He said, "Daddy, a man and a woman stopped by, and they said they need to talk to you about this baby."
Wow.
And they give a card, and they said they want to see the baby. I said, "Do they know the baby's name?" He said, "They didn't say it." And I said, "Well, they don't know this baby."
Well, you don't know the baby's name, to be fair, either.
I wonder if it's because the baby was in a
girl.
bucket.
And listen, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a party for the baby next week for her birthday.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, that again, that's a nice thought, but again, it's not your baby. And tell Rory and everybody else, what do you call the baby?
Baby girl.
See, that's not really a name.
What about Trixie?
It's not something to make light of that he's doing this. Don't encourage him to do this. Please don't encourage him to do this. But
this baby's a good little fellow, though, I tell you.